you very much. I remember what we're doing in Reaffirm, the senior special assistant to the governor on market matters. Already, you know, we're the food basket of Akwa Ibom, the informal sector. We contribute over 75% of the voters' strength. So and every time, you know, when we saw the vision, the dream coming, and we decided to support their rice agenda, which is a content. So sometimes some months ago, people blame us. Why traders, common traders, you know, buying from of 100 million naira to a governor? Even in the Bible says, when you testify about my doing, I continue to do it more. We did not even support much last administration. His Excellency the governor make a provision of 2 billion grant to the informal sector. If you look at 2026 budget, you will see amount about 10 billion naira for traders and farmers, which will work as additional capital to SME and business people in Akwa Ibom State. That was what moved us, you know, to tell His Excellency, because he's a businessman. He may decide not to come back again because already he has made it from business sector. We said we have interest. We mobilize our members. We did not follow him because he's going to APC. We followed him because of his rice agenda, which is a content. Do you understand? So, what we were looking for the past 2 years, His Excellency the governor performed beyond expectation. We mobilized our traders. Right now, it's in Akwa Ibom State because of the unity we are enjoying, because of the peace we are enjoying. Akwa Ibom is APC. I know there are some other political parties that are trying to, you know, come up with their blueprint, but for today, Akwa Ibom State is APC. So all the thousands of traders have done the e-registration. The one that we have concerned most is the voters' registration. We want to vote Mr. President. Today, we have experienced Mother and Child Hospital in Ibiani from Ghana government. We have experienced Coastal Highway. Today, we have our brother, our father, our son as number 3 citizens, which is the Senate President. So Akwa Ibom State are happy with Mr. President. That's when we push the informal sector. We said we want to, this is a time of payback. We want to pay the gratitude back to Mr. President for developing Akwa Ibom State, for giving our sons and our brothers appointment into federal character. So he has done very well. And this is the turn of the South. He has done well. Or you want me to mention the tax reform that the traders, the informal sectors are jubilating. If you don't make up to 100 million, you are not entitled to pay tax. But before now, you pay tax even with 1 naira. So the entire informal sectors are very, very happy with Mr. President. Going back to the government, today there is no local government in the entire 31 local government that you don't have ultramodern health center. Across the 31 local government, there is no local government in the entire Akwa Ibom that you don't have ultramodern primary school that you can compare with some polytechnic from the other part of the country. Today, empowerment, like the informal, the traders, 3,445 traders, we empower with 2 to 5 million naira as additional capital. That is the way we said that our rice agenda should continue in Akwa Ibom State. So I think essentially the governor will be a sole candidate, both for the political party and the general election. I don't think anybody will come out and say, you know, people normally come out, some of them will just believe, oh, the traders will give me part of their vote. But the traders themselves, we are the one that purchased the form for the governor. So, and we send a signal to people, there's no need to come to Akwa Ibom. We are okay, we are satisfied. Some days ago, His Excellency the governor have given approval of about 6-something billion for commencement of Ibom Deep Seaport, which is the prayer of all Akwa Ibom might, which is the prayer, that's one of the most recent we support His Excellency Mr. President, so that he will give the final approval of Ibom Deep Seaport. So right now, if you have idea, you have more, you say you want to come and join us with His Excellency, let's build Akwa Ibom State together. So Akwa Ibom State is peaceful, there is unity among the people. In the informal sector and formal sector, people are celebrating His Excellency the governor, the peace, for him to sustain the peace. Like other states, they are fighting. But today, and this is the man that unites the entire Akwa Ibom. All the former governors, they sit together, they drink together, they enjoy. Right now, there's not anything that you are from around, they are from Ikot, you are from the other distance. So we are one. So we enjoy the peace. That's when we want to sustain the peace. His Excellency the governor, come 2027, I think he will be a sole candidate.
Okay, now let's, on that note, let's still, I'm sure that despite all the effort that is being made, there will still be some persons who are yet, maybe among the formal sector, to obtain maybe the voter registration card up to this moment. What would be your call to those number of persons?
We have mobilized, it's compulsory. Even in our situation, we can forgive you that said, oh, I don't want to obtain this political party membership card. But if any benefits come out from APC, you will not be among. So if you want to benefit, right now, essentially the governor is an APC member. So if you want to benefit from that administration, you must be a member of APC. But for voters card, you will not benefit for anything because it's your right to go and vote for whoever you want. With our strength, a lot of people want to cover under the governor. In Akwa Ibom State, it's only 3 tickets that is automatic. The ticket of Mr. President, the governor, and the Senate President. Other position, the informal sectors, they are going to gather their strength and their vote to vote people that are not performing out and bring people with high intellectual to come and contribute toward the development of the informal sector in Akwa Ibom. It is the duty of government to create an enabling environment for business to thrive. So, if you don't have voters card, you are not part of us. So that's the reason, like today, traders from Ibiono, I witness it. People mobilize and go to their ward. Market president are the coordinators. The market leaders are the coordinators. You must have voters card. To qualify to call a trader, you must have voters card. So it's compulsory for everybody. And I think Akwa Ibom State will deliver a number of votes that will shock some part of state in the north. Because totally this is the first time federal government paid attention to the development of Akwa Ibom State, for the development of Akwa Ibom State. So we are happy, we are so delighted with Mr. President. So we are going to vote him. And we have advised people not to even come in. Because the informal sectors, when they are with you, there is nobody that will be able to win you for that particular election. So we are happy with the governor, we are happy with the president, we are happy with the Senate president.
Okay, so on the last note, just a few days back, the Senate just passed the bill mandating INEC to transmit electronically, and where necessary, they can also go manual. What's your reaction on this one? Are you comfortable with this bill?
Well, I think according to the expert, they said there is not every local government in Nigeria that have network. I don't know how true it is, but according to majority said it's not every local government. And I can witness that, even part of Ibiono that I'm from, sometimes you go to a certain village, there will be no network. You understand? There will be no network coverage. You go to a certain village, you won't have any network. So, but for election to be transparent, that's why I want to give kudos to the Nigerian Senate for passing that bill. So if only 10% of the community or environment says they don't have network, so they can, you can't deny them their right. They can use manual for that number. That doesn't mean the person should, they will manipulate figure. They will look at the registration, what you have before, and the total numbers of votes. So if there's nothing wrong to try, we should have hope. I trust Mr. President. He's a man with high integrity. I trust the Senate President. I think Gospel of the Uncommon Transformer, we know him very well. I think he will not disappoint us. So we should build that trust and see what will be the outcome. And I can tell you that the process will be transparent.
All right. Thank you very much.